It's looking like a drizzle right now. Listen, Suns are scared. The Suns are not scared of them. The Jazz are not scared of them. The Nuggets are not scared of them. The Clippers are not scared of them. The Mavericks just beat them back to back off comeback wins.
These niggas tackle, I'm bringing a pack. I'm a roller with stars and I'm smoking on platinum. Got my eye on the prize so I don't do distractions. I'm coming back.
Yo, what it do? It's your boys Juice and Lou, and we back here with another episode for y'all. New week, new topics. We are back with the basketball talks as promised, and we got some good spicy stuff for you today. Now, Lakers, storm is coming. LeBron, I think about a week ago, he said a storm is coming. When they're gonna be back, it's gonna be something to look out for. It's not gonna be good for the league.
Right.
Well, AD first came back. Okay, all right. I think doing so hot. LeBron came back. Everybody like, oh my gosh, wait till LeBron comes back. That's how it went though. It went okay. The Lakers are a JV team without AD and Bron.
Right.
Wait until AD and them come back. Wait till AD come back. AD comes back, still losing. Oh well, y'all lucky LeBron out there. Wait till the King come back. Wait till LeBron come back. They're 0-2 when LeBron came back. Okay, and last night they just lost to the Kings. So not
Also
last
the
night, but the other night.
Raptors.
Not Raptors. I'm thinking about the other night. They just lost to the Raptors. Mind you, the score is close. The final score is closer than when the actual game was. The actual game was a blowout. But after the game, LeBron had some comments about the play-in tournament. LeBron said, "Whoever thought of the play-in tournament should be fired." And we're going to be here. We're going to talk about that this episode. So, J. Lou, take us away.
Yep. So, like you were talking about, LeBron did say a storm was coming, and it's not looking too good. The Lakers are, I'm pretty sure, without LeBron, this run they're 8 without Bron. So it's not the worst it could be, obviously, but clearly right now they're not doing as they hoped to, losing to the Raptors, who sat out OG last night. They didn't have Chris Boucher. They didn't have Gary Trent Jr. and I think I'm missing one more player. But the Raptors are clearly not matched for a fully healthy Lakers team, which they should have been last night at least.
Right.
They have a lot of issues going on right now, the Lakers. Now, Kyle Kuzma came out saying that Marc Gasol needs to get more minutes, and he feels like Marc Gasol should play a little bit more. And then you have the centers who play in front of him, and Andre Drummond and Montrezl Harrell, of course, right now. So those guys stealing Marc Gasol's minutes. He hasn't been playing a lot of minutes, obviously. But in the last 7 games, the Lakers are 1-6. So they are struggling right now. But do I think this will be a problem come playoff time? No, not really, in my opinion, because I feel like the Lakers, with LeBron's leadership, they are bound to snap out of it. Now, LeBron did, quote, go on saying that this injury has took a toll on his body as a whole, and that he will not be 100% for the rest of his career. Now, I disagree with this statement, but I feel like there's a lot of hyperbole in the statement that he just said. But I can understand what he's trying to talk about, saying, he's still not feeling the best he could. And I guess he's making excuses. That's what I like calling it, making excuses for when he loses in the future that will come, in my opinion, because I think the Nets are going to win it all. But he's just setting up the storyline, in my opinion, for if they don't go that far and whatnot. That's what I'm talking about. I don't want to hear it either. So They have a tough schedule coming up though. They got Denver tonight. They play the Clippers Thursday. Play the Blazers Friday. They play Phoenix Sunday, and then the Knicks, who are rolling, May 11th. They play them on a Tuesday. So the next 5 cakewalk games. They're not cakewalk for the Lakers, but like I said, LeBron during playoff time is a whole different Bron. Obviously, we've seen in the past years with Cleveland and Miami, and even last year to a degree. No one went into a game 6 with them in the Western Conference last year. So clearly, LeBron knows how to galvanize the troops and get them going during the playoffs, of course. Then you have what he said last night about the bubble, the play-in tournament, how he feels. He said that whoever made up the idea needs to be fired now. Now, we'll talk about that, but how can you say that after last year? You were saying it was a good idea for Memphis, Portland, who else? Phoenix, and
He said everybody
Pelicans
just
to be
to
in it.
play it out.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to play it out himself now that his team is
The 7th seed.
falling down to the 6th. Yeah, the 7th seed. There's actually a 3-way tie right now for the 5th seed and the West. So the West is getting wild right now. I'm excited. Playoff time, season ends May 16th, the regular season. And like I said, I really don't think the Lakers are in a whole lot of trouble, but it is interesting to look out. They're a team to look out for right now because they are sliding, like I said, 1-6 in the last 7 games.
Well, all this goes to show that nobody in the league is scared of the Lakers anymore. Nobody. Even the sorry team.
Nobody.
Even the sorry teams aren't scared of the Lakers anymore. Listen, you were talking about how they just lost to a short-handed Raptors. They lost to a short-handed Kings. No De'Aaron. No Harrison Barnes. They was like, come on now. Like LeBron, mind you, look at the stats that they're shooting. Anthony Davis against the Kings, he had 22, but he went 9 for 19, 1 for 4. He had 5 blocks. That's all right, but it wasn't enough. Against the Raptors, 33 minutes, 12 points, 5 for 16, 0 for 3 from the three-point line. What are you doing out there? You're just running around. You're supposed to be a superstar. LeBron, first game back from injury. If you're listen, if you're the king, you don't need a game or two to come back. That's just me though. Kings, 32 minutes, 16 points, 6 for 12, 1 for 5 from 3, and missed the game-tying shot. Raptors, 19 points, 6 for 11, 2 for 5. It was a better game, but still wasn't enough. Kyle Kuzma, you brought up the comments about Kyle Kuzma said, listen, Kyle Kuzma can say everything he wants. I promise nobody's listening to him. Nobody's listening to what Kyle Kuzma has to say. If LeBron said it, okay. Anthony Davis, if he brought it up, okay. Nobody's listening to Kyle Kuzma. Let's just get that straight. The Lakers are no threat anymore. They're the 7th seed. LeBron said the storm is coming. Where? This isn't no storm. It's just rain, just a drizzle. It's looking like a drizzle right now. Listen, Suns are scared. The Suns are not scared of them. The Jazz are not scared of them. The Nuggets are not scared of them. The Clippers are not scared of them. The Mavericks just beat them back to back off comeback wins. Trailblazers, it's close, but they're not backing down from the Lakers. The Lakers are just not what they were. The Lakers are not what they were. Nobody's scared of them. Let's look at the East. The Sixers, they're not scared. Nets, I'm gotta say nothing. The Bucks, not scared of them. The Knicks, see, I don't know if they're a playoff team. They're playing really good, but they're not. I don't know. Hawks. Not
Find
going.
out.
Not going to waste my time. But all right. Well, that's goes to show that the Lakers are not what they were. Their last 10 games, they're 3-7. They're on a 3-game losing streak, and their two best players are underperforming. Like, there's not much for you to do there. Like against the Kings, right? They couldn't stop Rashawn Holmes and Tyrese Halliburton. That's your boy too. They couldn't stop him at all. Last night, Lowry was doing whatever he wanted. Siakam almost had 40. One move.
I like Siakam.
One move. He has one move. And he dropped 39 and 13 boards. Kyle Lowry, 37. He almost had 40 himself. And this is the best defense in the league. People were saying this is the best defense in the league. Where? Where?
They are number one.
But how?
Bogle
You
is a
letting
good
two
coach.
people drop 40.
I mean, that happens. Like I said, it is the regular season.
It happens. Listen, you lost, and only 4 people got over double figures. Meanwhile, on your side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Montrose had 9, but I guess we can't count that. But 6 people over double figures. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. The Lakers they're not figured out, but nobody's scared of them anymore. They're not like, oh my gosh, that's the team we got to look out for in the playoffs.
So
and
the
then they're in the
defending
play-in
champs aren't a
tournament.
team they got to look out for.
No, the Lakers are turning into a team where you don't have to look at them in the playoffs. They'll be like, okay, it's LeBron. He's not 100%, right? He's not going to ever be 100%, right? Anthony Davis, he's like glass. He can break at any given time. Who's worried about that team? Who's going to be worried about a person who's not going to ever be 100% again? And somebody who's as fragile.
LeBron's been to the finals like
when he was healthy.
10 years.
When he was healthy.
What? He only missed 1 finals?
When he was healthy. When he was healthy, he was making those finals.
But technically, when you go on a deep playoff run, you're never going to be 100% during the playoff run. Like, you're going to get banged up. Like, remember when AD got hurt? I think it was against the Nuggets or the Heat.
Yeah.
And he, rolled his ankle.
Yeah.
He kept playing.
But was he 100%?
So that's what I'm saying.
My thing is, though, the Lakers only won that because they had more
100%.
skill. Our team was 100%.
Yeah, that's my point.
My thing is, though,
just because other teams won't be 100% during the playoffs either. Hopefully, CP3 is 100%. The Jazz, Donovan Mitchell's coming off a sprained ankle. He'll probably be ready for playoffs. And then the third seed Clippers, Kawhi in and out with load management. His ankle. That's the team I really want to go to, but they're banged up. Nicholas Batum's in and out of the lineup. Serge Ibaka, I haven't heard from him in a while. I mean, they got DeMarcus Cousins hooping now, but I like Serge Ibaka in that lineup. Patrick Beverly, haven't heard from him in a while. So they're banged up. And then the 4th seed, Nuggets, they don't have Jamal Murray out for the year. I think Michael Porter Jr., he got hurt in 1 game, but he played. So he's not 100% technically. So, I mean, you can keep going on. I don't think anybody's really going to be 100% near the end of the season. It's just if you're at tip-top shape to the best you can be, you can make any playoff run. But to say the Lakers are not a threat anymore after winning the championship, and they have LeBron, probably the best player in the league to people, I don't know. That's a stretch.
No. Listen, they're probably not going to make the play-in tournament because they're going to get a couple of wins. But like you said, their next coming schedules are hard. They could, listen, you said the Nuggets, they could lose. The Clippers, they could lose. Trailblazers, I'll give them a dub. Suns could lose. Knicks, I'll give them a dub. Rockets, dub. Pacers, dub. Pelicans, dub. So What's that like? That's 8 games. I say
That's
they go
4-4.
5. Yeah, it's 4-4. Yeah, I say they go 4-4.
That's what you
Yeah,
said.
yeah. They go. Nah, I said 5 and that's 5-3. Had to lose to the Nuggets, lose to Clippers, lose to Suns, and yeah, that's it. Yeah, 5-3. They could go 5-3 to finish out. So they're probably not going to make the play-in, but that doesn't take away from the fact that this not a team that if you take LeBron and AD out or slow them down like how they've been the past 2 games, you're gonna lose. You lost already. Because who's your next person that's gonna win? You don't got Rondo anymore. You don't got Rondo anymore to bail you out.
I mean,
So
but
who's
then like,
next?
but
Contavious Caldwell Pope?
LeBron and AD are coming off injuries in the regular season.
Man, if you're the king, you don't need a couple of games to get back to yourself.
But you know LeBron's not
Especially
aggressive
if
like
he's
that.
he's a
He's
passive
past that
player
aggressive.
anyway.
Yeah, exactly. But when he can turn it on too, like in playoff time. That's what I'm saying. In playoff time, I don't think there'll be a problem. I think they'll have the whole shit rolling again. Like I said, this year I don't think they're going to the finals. I like the Clippers if they're fully healthy this year because they got playoff Rondo now. So that's just me though.
Man, listen, I don't think the Lakers are a threat anymore. I just don't. Depending on who they play,
Blasphemous. It's crazy.
max their ceiling is round 2. That's their ceiling. But hey, I think that's gonna wrap it up for this episode, y'all. Thank you guys for tuning in. It was a real spicy episode, but go ahead, leave a like, leave a comment if you disagree or agree, whatever you like. And make sure you hit that sub button. And also, we got some Juice and Lou merch coming out soon for you guys. So, we're going to keep you guys updated on that. But got something special for you guys tomorrow. LaMelo Ball is back. So we're going to dive into those first couple of games that he's been in. But until then, it's your boys, Juice and Lou. And we out of here. Peace.
Yo, thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, like, subscribe, turn post notifications on so you know when we post next. All right, peace.
Molly off the drug, I got